All right, gentlemen, right now we're in the Marlatt lobby going through a press conference.
We have just a brief interview, so thank you for your time. First of all, what does it feel like to have the entire Federalist Party that ran win?
It feels awesome because we know we can work together. We had that budget meeting last night. We worked as a team, got things done, got everything that we promised we would do done. And so it's just awesome to be able to work with these guys as a team.
Right, and coming all from the same city, the same county, we all know kind of wear each other's sleeves. We've seen each other in the bathrooms, not in that way, but I mean, we've washed our hands together, and so with that, we can wash all the problems with Kansas out.
It's a mandate from the people. They like our policies.
Exactly.
We all just uniformly agree on pretty much all the issues, so we've been able to work together really well.
All right, how would you describe the current situation of the state economy?
The state economy was in a bit of a problem because with last year's Boise State, they had more of a nationalist style of government, and so they had more taxes and then also more expenditures. And so what we tried to do is we tried to shrink that down. We lowered all of our taxes to where we could get it to a much lower amount, and then with that we lowered some of the expenditures for the different departments just to get it all to even out. And I think we put the money towards education and we put it towards the things that we really supported and we really need most as Kansans.
Yeah, like you were saying, with the Department of Education and the Department of Law Enforcement, education was a big topic and body cameras were a big topic. We put a lot more money in the education fund that came out of a tax that we all came up with off the lottery and worked it that way. And then with Department of Law Enforcement, we added a lot more money to the specific area in the Department of Justice for the Department of Law Enforcement so they can maybe work on allocating funds for those body cameras or things of that nature.
We also worked on cutting fees so that we can keep the most amount of money in the economy, and we're hoping that that'll help pick the economy up and get it off the ground.
What is your current strategy to take on the many problems that the state has?
I think our biggest thing is just we got to work as a team. That's how we won. That's how we've been solving our problems so far. And I think that's what we're going to stick together to do is work as a team and make sure we present a unified front to the state of Kansas. That way we actually get stuff done.
And also we've got to work on the county and the city level just to make sure that there are drastic changes that have caused massive unemployment. So we've got to make sure that we are telling those counties and cities kind of to stay within reason, because so far without any oversight they've kind of gone a little extreme. So we need to bring them back.
But without government regulations,
Right.
trying to get the government out of the county's lives so that they can be free to operate their own money.
Finally, how do you think Boise State helps individuals like you in real life?
I think it's a leadership thing, and that's the biggest thing that they preach here. But honestly, having to run our own campaign, we ran as a group, but we still had to do individual campaigning. Having to go out there and debate in front of the 500 or so delegates that are here, having to do all of those things give us experience for anything that you're going to do. It's a confidence booster. It's a leadership booster. I think it's just a wonderful thing that Boise State does, and it's definitely made a huge impact on my life that we can. It's just great memories.
And go for it.
It gives experience in teamwork, like working together to compromise with people who don't necessarily hold the same views as you do, just to work together and come up with a solution to a problem.
All right, and even on just a more general level, whether you're in a PAC, a department, in legislature, in a city commission, whatever you're in, you're gonna have to work with a team, but also you gotta know when to stick to your guns, when to hold firm. And so there is a delicate balance between compromise and holding to your own values. And so through Boise State and through all these operations that we have to go through, it's just been a great learning experience on finding that equilibrium.
For me personally, it's been an experience about how to not only come together, but given me much more of an appreciation for government, how our government works, the freedoms that we have in our government, and an appreciation for what our government officials go through every day in trying to manage a country and a state and a county and a city.
Cool, that'll be all. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks.